Alrighty, good morning, Modesto. For all my Megamind fans out there, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, good evening. Welcome to episode 35 of the Dear Herbalist Podcast titled Herbalist Call to Action Community Work. Today we are going to discuss a wide range of programs and services that herbalists can provide in their local communities that promote health and well-being. I had another topic, but this one kind of pressed on my heart, especially because last night I was able to watch a young lady who built an herbal wellness clinic via a bus. And I was like, wow. And so this was a free clinic that she had on her bus. It was an herbal clinic. She had her herbs there. She had a minimal staff, but she would go around in the underserved communities and provide care to those in the community. So I was very inspired by what she did and what she continues to do in the community. And I was like, you know what? I feel like we need more of that. I think oftentimes as herbalists, we look at the business aspect of it, but we really forget to look at the community service side of the house. So today I'm going to do a call to action to all herbalists, new, young, older, seasoned, those that have been in the game a long time, those that are just getting started, trying to find their footing and figure out what it is they want to do. At the end of the day, the knowledge that you have concerning plants and what the plants can do, how they can heal and restore and help provide support to the body. Everybody needs access to that. Everybody does. And in these healthy United States, because that's where I'm from, some people can afford healthcare and some people are not. And the way the economy is going right now, there's a lot of people out there that really can't afford healthcare. But that does not mean that they should not have access to health services. I believe, that healthcare is a human right. People should have the ability and the capability to go get healthcare services when they need them. All right. If somebody gets sick, that doesn't mean that they're like, I don't know if I should go here because that copay is this. And then it's going to be a $2,000 bill. They charge me for a Kleenex, a Q-tip, the alcohol wipe. They're charging me for all of this stuff. I don't really know if I want to even go. I may just drink some warm water and ginger and go to sleep. And so, so as a result of that, they don't get health care. But this young lady, she said, you know what? I'm going to do my part in my community and make sure that I provide a service to the homeless as well as those in underserved communities so that they have an access. Okay. She does health assessments and things like that. And then based on the assessment, she recommends certain herbal remedies to kind of help address the needs of the community. And I thought this was awesome. Now, she is not alone. There are people all over the globe, that have these free herbal clinics. All right. So I think that is an amazing, amazing, amazing thing. Kudos to her. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about some ways that you can give back to the community. You can volunteer these services. You can charge a super, super small fee. If you are interested in going into the underserved communities and you want to charge a fee, I would definitely keep it like crazy low. You can always, set yourself up on the side as a nonprofit and get donations of herbs and things like that. So that way it relieves the financial burden on you to be able to provide these services. But however you want to do it, let's say your business is just blessed like that. You're making money out the wazoo and it's nothing to you to go get a mobile cart or to go get a van. You know what I mean? Duke it out and say, this is a free herbal clinic. However your life is set up, we as herbalists are called to serve. No matter what, we as human beings are called to serve and to help man, especially when they have ailments and things like that. If people are sick, they should be able to get well. And so we as herbalists, we have a unique knowledge of plants and how the plants can help the body. So I thought that was really, really cool. And that's actually my number one recommendation, I guess you could say, as far as something that you can do in your local community. Number one is a community herbal clinic. So establishing herbal clinics where community members can receive personalized consultations, herbal remedies, and wellness advice from trained herbalists. So you want to know about herbal medicine, but you also want to know the nutrition aspect of it, because a lot of what people are dealing with is because of what they're putting in their mouth and they don't know it. They're like, yeah, I take this pill, I take that pill. However, it gives me these side effects. Or I'm eating this piece of junk, or I'm eating this artificial that, and that's also giving you some bad feelings in your body. So herbalists having that knowledge is very important. If you plan to do an herbal clinic, you also want to have knowledge of the pharmaceutical medications. And you're going to see quite a few of the same medications coming across your table. You're going to see some of the same ones. So you want to have knowledge of those. You want to have the herb-drug interaction manuals so that you can make sure that those herbs do not negatively interact with the prescription drugs. And I know for a lot of people that's hard. What? We want to tell them to get rid of them, right? No, because you're going to get sued at the end of the day. Now, is it healthy for them? No. You know what I mean? However, you got to be realistic. People are going to take their prescription drugs until they're weaned off of them. Then you have to make sure that the herbs that you recommend to them are not negatively interacting with that, because you don't want to do more harm than good. So keep that in mind. Make sure you understand about the pharmaceutical drugs, because they are taking them. They are being prescribed them. If you're talking about the homeless population, they're probably going to the emergency room and they're probably being prescribed things. So on your health forms or assessment forms and stuff like that, you want to have that on there so that you can know what they are taking. And you don't want to do any more cause further harm. Another thing is herbal first aid workshops. You can do these anywhere. You can do these at local churches, local wellness events, healthcare events. You can even create your own. But you want to conduct some workshops to teach basic first aid skills using herbal remedies. You want to create remedies for wound cares, burns, insect bites, minor ailments. This can help the community because this is what they deal with. And it's even better if you can take the plants that are in the local area in your community and say, hey, when you're walking down the street or you're looking in your backyard, that plant right there, that has medicinal properties, and this is what you can do with it. All right. Herbal medicine making classes. That's another suggestion. I know some local community colleges, they have classes for the community, and maybe you can write a proposal and see if they will pick up your class, your medicine making class. Another thing that you can do is, partner with another organization and see if they will allow you to come in and teach classes on how to prepare medicines at home, different stuff like teas, tinctures, something simple that people can grasp quickly and is very straightforward. Another thing that you can do to support your community is urban herb walks. Now, this is important because you want people to know what's around them. A lot of times when people think about herbal medicine, they think it's something far out, that I got to go get some plants or some herbs all the way in the hills of Djibouti somewhere. But the reality is there is medicine all around you. You just have to find it. And once you find it, you have to know what to do with it. You have to know how it interacts with the body. You have to know how to be careful with it. We as herbalists, we hold that knowledge, so why not share it with other people, right? So that would be a cool thing that you can do. Another thing, herbal gardening workshops. So teaching people how to plant medicinal herbs, how to cultivate them, how to harvest them. Once they harvest them, what can they do from there? People love this type of stuff. You can also do herbal cooking demonstrations. So you can also do herbal cooking demonstrations where you show people how to incorporate medicinal herbs into their everyday recipes to improve nutrition and wellness. Now, in my community in particular, we love seasoning. Okay, we will season a chicken down. Okay, we got the salt, we got all of that. We will season a chicken down. And there's other communities out there, especially in the Indian community, they love their spices. They love their turmeric. Okay, and these spices not only spice up the food and provide flavor and all of that, they're also good for the body. So consider doing an herbal cooking class if that is your cup of tea. Another thing you can do, herbal wellness retreats. Wellness retreats right now are the thing. They are it. And they are specifically focused on wellness, rest, unpacking traumas and all these other things. But we need an herbal wellness retreat where people can learn about plants, also learn how to relax and use plants to help you do that. Herbal workshops for seniors. Now, this is something that I am heavily considering because we do have a pretty large senior population where I'm at now. And you can conduct workshops tailored to the needs of seniors. So you can cover a variety of topics such as herbal remedies for common age-related ailments that they may have, mobility exercises, stress management techniques. We don't want to leave our elders out. I think a lot of times when we have these community events, it's really like children, and maybe the homeless population, it may be the underserved communities, but we cannot forget about our seniors. These are our walking libraries. So we have to care for them. All right. There was somebody that once said that how you can tell the decline of a society is by how it treats its young and its old. So we've got to bring care to our seniors. Now, you may not want to do something every day, but even just a couple of times a month, put together something or a workshop to where you can talk to seniors about what they're dealing with and how they can deal with it. Another recommendation or something that you can do is an herbal support group. So you can facilitate support groups for individuals managing chronic health conditions, provide education, encouragement, and herbal remedies to support their well-being. We are spirit, soul, and body, and all three have to be taken into consideration. These support groups can help people. First of all, sometimes people just need an ear. They know what to do. They know what they should do. But sometimes they need an ear. Sometimes they need that encouragement to know, like, I can get through this. All right? And then also provide solutions. Because if you are an herbalist, 10 times out of 10, you're a solution-oriented person. You can't go on and hear somebody going on and on and on about their illness and you're not thinking of the herbs that can help them. That's just how we're built. We're solution-oriented. And that's not a problem. That's a great thing to have. Another thing, herbal pet care clinics. So if you love animals and pets of all kinds, what I would recommend to you is consider doing an herbal pet care clinic. I would definitely study some veterinarian manuals. Okay. Learn a little anatomy and physiology on each pet or all of them, depending on which one you want to focus on. Maybe you just want to focus on cats and dogs. So learn a little bit about the anatomy and physiology of the cats and dogs. Also learn which herbs cats and dogs can actually use and have, and a few things that you can make for them. All right. So look at those things because that's a unique idea. I honestly have not seen an herbal pet care clinic, especially not in my area. But when I tell you people in my area, really people all over the United States love their pets, love their pets. And if you've ever had a pet and you've taken your pet to the emergency room and you've hauled your pet out of there for no less than $700 a visit or $2,000 a visit, then you understand that, hey, there's a need there for people to get herbal care or to use herbs to help their pets. Because nobody wants that high bill. Nobody. Not one person. So you can also add in some workshops as well on natural pet care, herbal nutrition, holistic pet wellness. Okay. All of these different topics, all surrounding the issues of pets. And I believe people would love that because they love their pets, right? Another one, and this will be my final one, herbal medicine donation programs. So you can establish a program to provide free or low-cost herbal remedies to underserved communities, partnering with local organizations, shelters, or even clinics. This would greatly benefit your community. And don't be afraid of partnerships. Just make sure whatever organization you do partner with, they are in alignment with your goals, your brand, your belief systems. Okay? So if that particular organization is involved in things that you specifically don't believe in, I don't care how great their services are, eventually you're going to run into some problems. And so you want everything flowing right. You want everything working together for your good. Then you want to make sure that you are aligning yourself with organizations that share your common beliefs. If they don't, you're going to have problems in the end or even along the way. And you don't want to do that. So by offering these programs and services, you can contribute to the health and resilience of your community. Promoting access to natural health resources and empowering individuals to take charge of their wellness is key. That is what you are out here doing. Like I said, we are facilitators in these processes called healing. We are not the end all be all. We are not the, hey, listen to us, do what we said because we said so. That is not us. As I say, this is not that. That is not us. All right. We want people, and a lot of what we do is education. We cannot forget that. A lot of what we do is education. If you can educate someone on how to use remedies in their community, how to help themselves, all of this, if you can educate them, they will take that information back to their community, back to their families, and teach someone else. And you don't have to be there every single day providing the information. Don't y'all do that. You make sure that every client that you see, you provide education. All right. If you decide to do a mobile clinic, a free clinic, make sure that you understand the regulations in your state. Make sure that you have the proper coverages, insurances, all the things necessary in order to do that. Because you don't want to get yourself in trouble either while trying to provide community service to the people. So make sure that you have everything in line. Make sure you have your paperwork together. Make sure you're not looking like a medical clinic. Make sure that your language is not similar to the medical community if you decide to do a clinic like that, and you will be fine. So if you like what you heard, please like, share, subscribe, all of that other good stuff. Follow me on all social media sites at The Demystified Herbalist. I noticed that some of my listeners are starting to follow me. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't thank you enough. I get so excited every time I see my followers going up. I read all the comments. Thank you so much for your encouragement and even sharing your stories. I love talking to my listeners. So thank you so much for reaching out to me as well. I hear all of you. I see all of you. If there's topics that you want me to talk about or to address or bring to the light, let's talk about it. And I will definitely do that. So have a great day. Have a great night wherever you are in the world listening to this. And until next time, family, I'm out.